The Secret of Phobos, Mars' Mysterious Moon. Phobos, the enigmatic moon of Mars, has long puzzled astronomers and scientists alike. Unlike any other moon in the solar system, its irregular shape, strange surface markings, and bizarre orbital patterns have fueled speculation and conspiracy theories for decades. But what if the truth is more unsettling than anyone could have imagined? Behind closed doors, NASA and other space agencies have quietly investigated Phobos, and what they've discovered could change everything we know about our place in the universe. The story begins in the 1960s when Soviet scientists launched the Phobos 1 and Phobos 2 missions to study the Martian moon up close. Phobos 1 was lost due to a communication error, but Phobos 2 successfully reached Mars and transmitted data that sent shockwaves through the scientific community. As it approached Phobos, the spacecraft captured images of a long, thin object near the moon, an anomaly that was never fully explained. But just as Phobos 2 was about to transmit its most critical findings, it went silent. The official explanation was a technical malfunction, but those who analyzed the final data knew better. Something had interfered with the probe, and whatever it was, it didn't want to be seen. NASA's own missions to Mars in the following years began to reveal more clues. High-resolution images of Phobos showed strange grooves on its surface, patterns that appeared artificial, almost like they had been etched by an unknown intelligence. These grooves didn't align with natural explanations. They weren't the result of asteroid impacts or natural erosion. The patterns looked deliberate, like something had carved them with purpose. Even more disturbing were the measurements of Phobos's composition. Data suggested that the moon was unusually light for its size, leading to speculation that it might be hollow. A hollow moon? The implications were mind-boggling. If Phobos wasn't a natural moon but a construct, an ancient spacecraft or an artificial station, who had built it, and why? This idea, once dismissed as science fiction, was gaining traction behind the closed doors of classified research programs. In 1988, leaked documents hinted at a secret joint investigation between NASA and the Department of Defense. Their goal? To uncover the true nature of Phobos. Using classified satellites and ground-based telescopes, they monitored the Martian moon for unusual activity. What they found deepened the mystery. At certain intervals, Phobos emitted faint signals, barely detectable, but consistent enough to raise alarms. These signals weren't random cosmic noise. They were structured, as if transmitting data or receiving it. The signals led to a chilling hypothesis. What if Phobos wasn't just a relic of the past but an active monitoring station? A sentinel watching Mars, and perhaps Earth, for thousands of years. But watching for what? Theories ranged from ancient alien civilizations observing the solar system to a dormant system waiting to be reactivated. Some within the intelligence community feared that Phobos was part of a larger surveillance network, and if it ever became fully operational, humanity might find itself in the crosshairs of an unknown force. In 2011, when Russia attempted to launch the Phobos Grunt mission to return soil samples from Phobos, the mission ended in failure. The spacecraft never left Earth's orbit. Officially, it was blamed on software issues, but whispers within the scientific community suggested otherwise. Was Phobos defending itself? Had something interfered with the mission to prevent humanity from getting too close? Recently, high-ranking sources within NASA have hinted that private space companies may be the key to uncovering Phobos's secrets. With the rise of SpaceX and other commercial ventures eyeing Mars, there's growing concern that their unregulated exploration could stumble upon something that was never meant to be found. If Phobos is indeed a relic of an ancient civilization, or worse, an active surveillance system, humanity's next encounter with it could have consequences far beyond what we're prepared to face. As the next generation of Mars missions prepares to launch, one thing is clear. Phobos isn't just a moon. It's a mystery, a silent observer that has been watching for millennia. And whatever secrets it holds, They may be closer to the surface than we ever imagined. The real question is, when the truth about Phobos is finally revealed, will we be ready for what we uncover?